Hello fashion lovers, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's tutorial, I'm excited to show you this stylish twist I made on this classic bubu top. I'll be sharing with you the 3 different ways I styled it at the end of the video, so make sure you watch till the end. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so when next I upload a new video, you get notified. So let's head right into the video. This is the measurement that we are going to be using. I hope you guys can see. We are going to be making use of our shoulder, our sleeve length, our neck width 2.5 inches or 3 inches, and our hip measurement, which is 44 inches plus 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. So this is basically what we're going to be using to make this blouse. So this is actually 1 yard of this is 1 yard of crepe fabric. This is 1 yard of crepe fabric. So for this time we're going to be folding, and this is 36 inches width and 36 inches width, and length is 60 inches. So basically this is what we're going to be using. 1 yard is enough to make this dress. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to fold this into 2, just like this. So we'll fold it into 2. Fold the 36 into 2 and the length of the 60, just like this. We'll make sure it's perfectly folded into 2. After I fold it into 2, we'll still go ahead to fold it into a triangle, just like this. Make sure the triangle is equal, just as you can see. Make sure you have an equal triangle. So next, what we are going to do next, for this this is going to be the center. This line is the center of the dress. This is going to be the side of the dress, and this is going to be the down of the dress. So let's not get it twisted. So I'll go ahead from this point, after making sure I have folded it into 2. I'll go ahead and find my shoulder measurement on this place. So I'm looking for my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is about 8 inches here. But I'm not going to be making use of 8 inches because it's going to be too wide. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in by 1.5 so that my the neck does not fall off my shoulder. So I'll go in by 1.5. So I'll be having almost 8 inches minus 1.5. What I'm going to be having is about 6.5. So I'll go ahead and find where I can conveniently place my 6.5. So this is my 6.5 here, and I'll draw like this with a straight line. This is my 6.5 measurements. So this is my 6.5. So for the width of this, I'm going to be coming down by 2.5, and I'll simply connect it like so. I'll connect it like this. I'll connect because I do not want this to be wide. I don't want the neck to be too wide, so that when I bend down, it will not be showing my chest and I will not have gaping at the side. So after doing this, I will simply go ahead and cut off this part, just like this. I'll cut this part off. Remember I said this is the part where our this is our side, so obviously this is where our hand will come into. So I'll just go ahead and measure from this down part. I'll just go up by 7 inches or 7.5 and mark my sleeve opening, where this is where my hand will come out from. So this is where it is. I'll just go ahead and notch it like this. So this is where my hand will come out from, like this. I will notch this area. So I will just go here like this, and I will leave this part open. This is the part where our sleeve will be coming out from. So, and this is the part where will be on our shoulder. It will fall off like this, and our hand will come out from here. So going on, this, remember I said this is the down part of this. So I'll go ahead and find where I can conveniently place my hip. My hip measurement is 11. So I'll just go ahead and find where I can conveniently place my 11. Then plus 1.5. So anyway, I can conveniently place it plus 1.5 for my stitching allowance. So this is 11 plus 1.5. Yeah, plus 1.5. So on this part, I'll just roll it out straight like this so that I can know where. Yes, slightly, so that I can see on this part now. I'll just go ahead and notch here. I will notch this part. So I also remember I've not slashed here open, so I'll just slash this other part open like this. I'll slash it open so that we can have it in 2 pieces. So this is where, so after sewing from here for the sleeve, I will then sew here and close. After sewing here close, I'm going to leave this part. This is the tail of the dress. So first of all, let us go ahead and bias our neckline. If I open it up, this is how it's looking like. You can see this is how it's looking like, just like a handkerchief blouse. So this is how it looks like. So first of all, let's go ahead and pipe our neckline first. Let's pipe our neckline. This is the bias I'll be using for this tutorial. So I didn't get to buy brown bias, so I'll be making it since I am the one that'll be wearing it. But do make sure you get your own color of bias. So, let's go ahead and fix the bias. We're going to be fixing it separately. Remember, this cloth doesn't really have front. You know, anywhere you choose to use it becomes the front of the dress. I don't think I can find after you're going to top stitch. So let's top stitch so that the bias does not come out at the neckline after you're done sewing. This back stitching will bring it out. So this is it. So I'll go ahead and do same for the back, for the second one. So next I'll go ahead and join the two together like this. After joining, but I'll stitch it down to this part with about 1.5 inch. I'll stitch it down. I will use 1 inch to stitch it down like this. So this part here I notched, and I'll come here and stop. And I'll also do I'll do the same thing too for the second side as well. So guys, this is it. I'm gonna head to do the bias, but this is how it's looking like. I've also done the second one. So next thing I'm going to do now, I'll join these two shoulders together like this. After joining this, I would sew from here to this point. I'll sew it down like this, and I'll stop here where I notched. I'll stop here. I'll sew it down with 1 inch. I'll stop here where I notched. Remember, this is the sleeve opening. This is the sleeve opening. So we're not going to stitch here. So let me sew here from here to here, and I'll do same for the second side. So guys, you can see I have stitched it down to this point, and I've also done same for the second side. So next thing now, we're going to go ahead and fold this remaining parts like this. So we're going to fold it in. We'll go ahead and fold this part in. This part for our opening of the sleeve, we'll fold it in and sew down. So let me do it and show us how it looks like. So we'll fold this in like this. Like this, fold it in and you stitch it down. So let's do that. So guys, I'm gonna head to stitch it down like this. And see, this is our opening for the hand. This is our neckline. I've also done same for this second part. So next now, we are going to go ahead and close this part. Remember, this is the hem of the dress. So we're going to stitch down this part from here. We'll stitch it down with 1/2 inch. So this point where we notched for the hip line, we're going to stitch it down from the end of this sleeve opening. So this notched area is where we're going to stitch down. And I'll do it also for the second one, and I'll come and show us how it looks like. You can see we have joined here together. We have joined here together, as you can see, like this. We have joined this. I've also joined this other part. So next now, this part, we'll just go ahead and also fold it in with 1/2 inch, just like the same way we folded the sleeve. So we'll just fold it in, and that will be it. After folding it in, you properly iron your clothes, and that's just about that. So as you can see, I have done that. I have actually folded all the parts that needed to be folded, and this is actually how it's looking like. So next thing, now I am going to fold this into two and give it an ironing so that I can get the center of this blouse. The reason why I'm doing this is so that I can, get a perfect line, so that I can be able to attach my rope to the center properly to the clothes. So moving on, now I will go ahead and measure from my neckline, yes, my shoulder line actually. I'll go ahead and measure 15 inches. That is the measurement for my underbust line. I'll be inputting this 16 inches, 15 inches, sorry, on this blouse, and I'll also be going inward by, on that point I'll be coming in by 6 inches as well. That is the difference from the center of my dress to the other, to the side where I'll be joining this rope. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I'll go ahead and connect it like this and add the rope I'll be using for the stylish or stylishness of this cloth, or however you may put it. So I will just put this bias. The reason why I'm using a bias is so that when I stitch it down, it's not going to show on the front of the dress. If I use a bigger rope, if I use the fabric lace, I would have to make a big stitch on it and it will be obvious, and I don't want that. So I'll go ahead and cut this rope um with a length of 20 inches. That is what I'm using to cut this rope. So guys, if you've watched up to this point and you have not subscribed, do well to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. If this video has actually added value to you in any way, do well to subscribe and support this channel. So I will use this pin to mark the center, to mark the place where I will be putting my rope on the other side of the blouse, so that I will not have one rope up and the other down. So I will just chuck it down like this, and next thing I'll go ahead and attach my rope and come back and show us. So I've gone ahead to join it. As you can see, I've joined it, and if you turn to the front, you will discover that there is nothing showing at the front. You can still go ahead to fold it into two and stitch it for it to be properly neat. So you can look, if you look at the front, you see that you can barely see where I stitched at the front. Same with the other side, I can barely even find where I stitched. I just had to look for it to make sure that I find it to show you, so you can see that is the point, and it's not really obvious. So that is it for this video, guys. Please like this video, follow me and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Do well to please enjoy the rest of the video as I fulfill my promise by showing you how to tie the rope so that you can wear it stylishly however you want. Till my next video, thank you guys for watching.